Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be like way different than videos that I normally do, but I asked you guys some questions on my Instagram, and it's kind of like a mid-semester update, even though it's like not really the middle, it's kind of towards the end now. But anyways, I asked y'all some questions, or I asked y'all to send me some questions, and you guys sent me some on my Instagram. If you're not following it already, it's at Guimbarda. Y'all should go check it out. But basically, what I'm going to be doing is answering all of your questions in an unedited video. So all of those little things that I just said, they're gonna stay in the video. But right now I'm sitting at my table with my laptop, which has all of your questions typed up. I have Shamu over there on the floor. I have some MedSurge ATI books, my Saunders NCLEX review, Dr. Pepper, my camera case, Post-it notes, pens, my phone, iPad. I have a ATI textbook for pharmacology, my pharmacology notes, and over here my pharmacology textbook, some nail polish, chargers, and a juicy watermelon candle. So that is the current vibe for this video. I'm gonna set y'all down like right here-ish. Okay, but yeah, I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm just going to let it be raw. It kind of feels like I'm live right now, but like no one's talking to me. Kind of weird, kind of different, but it's kind of been like a trend lately on YouTube, and I felt like it was the perfect time to do it because I've been like really stressed and like trying to study, so it saves me editing time, and you guys get to see something that's like really raw because I'm not going to alter it, I guess, if that makes any sense. Anyways, so I'm just gonna get right into the questions, but thank you guys for sending me them. I'm gonna do like 10. Usually I do more, but it'll like take really long since I'm not editing the video. I don't want this video to get like crazy. So I'm going to ask or answer 10 questions. So yeah, anyways, the first question is, what did you wish you knew before nursing school, like time management and studying? So I guess like I was under the impression that like I knew nursing school was gonna be really hard, but sometimes people would be like, oh yeah, like I didn't have to study in undergrad until I got to nursing school. Like nursing school is so different. But like I studied a lot in undergrad. I was kind of like a little powerhouse study girl. So I didn't know like how different it was gonna be. I didn't think it'd be so hard. Joke's on me, it's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, I guess I just was like a little too confident in how much I studied, if that makes any sense. So kind of wish I knew that it would be as hard as it is. Question number 2, what would you say is the hardest course from nursing school so far and why? So this is interesting, but I know y'all are shocked. Pharmacology is my hardest course so far. I know a lot of you probably saw my last video, which was not my best moment, but that's been my hardest course so far because it's like a lot of drugs that you have to know a lot, and like I think it's interesting and all, but it's just a lot of memorization, and sometimes you can't like understand it entirely. Like it's not like we're in pharmacy school or anything like that, so sometimes it's hard to understand all of it, and you just kind of have to memorize some of it, and memorizing it is just tricky. I'm not one who likes to memorize. I like to understand how things work so I can like reason through it, but sometimes you can't reason through pharmacology. You kind of just have to know some of it. So I think that's the hardest thing for me so far, but I'm doing better, trying my best, studying, and I know a lot of y'all have been messaging me after my last video, and I really appreciate it, but I'm okay, I'm doing fine. We're all just kind of anxious right now. It's like a hard time of the semester, and this is our hardest semester, so we're just trying to get through it, but I'll be okay. And if I don't post or anything, I promise I will make up for it. But yeah, it's just like a hard season, so we'll get there. What are some things that you've enjoyed about nursing school? So I love this question. It's a happy question, but one of the things that I've enjoyed about nursing school is like all of the people here. I don't know if it's like just my school or every school, but everyone's just been so welcoming and so kind. I know like when I got here, I was like really sad because Kyle was like the person I was with all the time, and then I hung out with Mariana, but it was really just like the 3 of us, and then we would go to like Kyle's apartment with his roommates or Mariana's apartment with hers, and like I just didn't know that many people, so it's just like a culture shock, I guess, for me, especially because I'm long distance right now from Kyle, so I kind of felt like I was on my own, and I knew one person coming here, but that's it, and so it was just kind of weird. But yeah, everyone was so kind and like reached out, and they'd be like, you know, how are you doing? I'd be like, oh, I'm fine, and like I wouldn't talk to them that much, and then I started to realize like how much I can do better if I just like make friends and like join communities and stuff. So I've made a lot of friends here and they've all been really kind and I'm really grateful for them. So yeah, that's something I've enjoyed about nursing school so far. Question 4, have you ever cried over a patient at clinical and what did you do about it? I've never cried over a patient at clinical. I've definitely had some heavy clinical days. Yesterday was probably the hardest clinical day I've had in all of nursing school, but I've never gotten to the point where I'm going to like cry at nursing school or at clinical or anything, just because I'm one of those people who doesn't like cry like in shocking situations. Like that's just not my like emotional response, I guess. So yeah, but like there are moments that I'm like, okay, I need to step away for a second and like splash some water on my face or get like a breather. So I'll just like go to the bathroom for a second and like take a break for like a couple minutes and I can come back. But I feel like everyone's different in how they like emotionally respond to different situations. So I think you just kind of have to know yourself, and like if you need to step away before you get to like your breaking point. But nursing is kind of a hard career because you'll have somebody who like dies and then you have to move on to the next patient, and like that's the difficult part, I think. And I think that's why a lot of people get burnt out. But at the end of the day, like you're trying to help as many people as you can, and it's really, really hard, and that's just life, unfortunately. How do you manage your study time? Do you use any apps? So my study time is usually like grinds. I kind of just binge study when I do. The way that I manage it is kind of like by switching locations when I need breaks. So like I'll go to the library, I'll study at my apartment, I'll study at Old Red, I'll study at a coffee shop. Like I'll just switch out where I'm studying, and if I know that I'm like not paying attention anymore, I pick up my stuff and go move somewhere else, or go study with a group, or study somewhere that like I know I'll be able to keep working. I do have an app, it's called Flora. It's actually really cute. Let me show y'all. So it is this app where you like grow trees. Oh, it's updating. Haven't used it this week, but you can grow like little trees with your study time. So you'll be like, I'm gonna study for 45 minutes, and you like grow the tree in 45 minutes, but if you open your phone, then the tree dies. So it's like, I don't wanna kill trees or anything, but you go on there and it looks like this. But yeah, it's like 45 minutes, and then there's like a 10-minute break timer. You can change the focus timer to be something like an hour, hour and a half. You can also put money on the app. So if you open your phone, it'll charge your card like $5 or whatever. I'm broke, so I don't do that. But yeah, you just have to grow a tree, and sometimes it's a row, sometimes it's a tree, sometimes it's whatever. And I don't know, I like it. So I use that app a lot whenever I just like need to like put my phone up and like lock it away. So yeah, it's cute. Question number 6, how to deal with a rude clinical instructor or professor. So first off, I'm really sorry if your instructor or professor is not being kind to you, because I hope that like everyone who's in nursing education wants the best for you as a nursing student. But I've definitely had weird or rude interactions from like nurses at clinical before, and it sucks. I try to like give them the benefit of the doubt and hope that they're just having a bad day and that they're not like always rude or always like irritable. But I mean, you just have to do you. You're in it for your education, and like if they're rude to you, brush it off and just know that like you don't want to be that kind of nurse, and try to learn from them. So I've had somebody be rude and I'll just be like, okay, well, I don't want to become that kind of nurse, so I'm never going to talk to somebody that way. And remember that as you continue your practice. But yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say about that. I've definitely had people be rude. I know the stigma about nurses and it makes me sad. So yeah, anyways. Question number 7. This one freaking got my heart. How have you been feeling? So that's really sweet of you to ask that. I've been feeling good today. I got up, made some cinnamon rolls, got my serotonin going, and I've been studying this morning and took a shower, and yeah, but I have been feeling pretty anxious this semester. Like it's been hard for me to sleep and stuff, so I've had to go to sleep with Benadryl a few times, which I know. But it's a hard semester. It's the hardest semester, and I'm just trying to get through it so that I can become a nurse. So I've been feeling anxious, if you're wondering. Question number 8. When does your semester end? So my last final is on August 5th. So trying to get to August 5th. Got like 5 weeks left, I think, and it's scary, but 5 weeks, and I'm gonna pull through, I promise. Question number 9, what are your plans for after graduation? So I don't have any plans for after graduation. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. So I don't really know how to answer that question. If you're asking like what type of nurse I'm trying to be, or like what kind of job I'm trying to get, I'm not even 100% sure on that either. My heart has always been in women's health, but I also really loved being on the trauma unit earlier this semester. That was like my favorite unit so far. So I have no direct plans for after graduation. I'm just trying to get to graduation. So yeah, y'all will just have to stay tuned. Question number 10, do you make the same grades as you made in undergrad? No, I wish. I made really good grades in undergrad, I'm not gonna lie. And here I make grades. So yeah, no, they're not the same. I wish. But yeah, those are the like questions y'all had for me, and I thought I would just like go ahead and update y'all on like how this semester has been going. So obviously y'all saw my last video and you know that I've been struggling in pharmacology, but honestly all of my classes are hard, and like I don't feel like super great about any of them. Like I'm always very stressed for every exam this semester, so that's why I've been kind of like all over the place. I hope y'all understand. But yeah, I'm just trying to get through the next 5 weeks. But I got a good grade on my psych test last week, which I was really proud of because it's the first grade that I've been like really truly proud of this semester. Like I've done okay on tests this semester in general, but like I was like actually proud and like actually grateful for that grade. So that felt good. But yeah, all of my classes have been really difficult, and I've been really stressed trying to like study and get it all done. So yeah, if I don't post for whatever reason, please don't get mad at me. I promise that I'm still filming, even if I don't have time to edit and upload. I promise you that I will be filming videos. If I post it late, then it's because I had an exam or I was like really stressed out. It's not anything personal. I promise that I'm filming. I just, yeah, sometimes I can't edit it on time. So please, yeah, please don't get mad at me. I promise it's just a couple weeks and I'm like doing the very best I can, but I'm hanging by a thread sometimes. I think that's like all I have to like update y'all on, but I really love talking to y'all. And if you don't already follow me on like Instagram and stuff, please do, so that we can like talk some more, because I really love interacting. And I'll try to put up like some Instagram stories that are interactive, and I'll keep y'all updated on when I'm posting and everything like that on my Instagram. Right now I am planning on sticking to Sundays at noon. Nothing should change, but if I end up not doing very well on an exam and I need to like push my studying around, I'll let y'all know and post that my video will be up late. But right now I have a study week. I have classes and stuff, but I don't have any exams this week, so I'm trying to use this week to like really study, because the following week I have 2 tests, then I have my pharmacology exam, then I have all 3 of my ATIs in 1 week, and then all 4 of my finals in 1 week, and then I'm done. So I promise I am doing the very best I can. But I really appreciate all of you for being here, and all of the comments and messages from my last video were really sweet, and I'm really thankful for y'all. I honestly think about you guys all the time, like when I'm studying or when I'm like at school and feeling down about myself, and I get like embarrassed when I fail or whatever. I'm like, there are people around the world who are watching this video and they're rooting for me, and it like is really special. So I'm really thankful that y'all are here, and I hope you guys like enjoyed this little unedited video. I miss you guys a lot, so please comment down how you're doing. How are you feeling? How are you doing? What are you doing this summer? Are you in school right now? Let me know. Just like give me your whole life update in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But if you watch this whole video, comment some purple heart emojis. The only edit I'm adding to this video are those purple heart emojis. And yeah, watch. What am I saying? Comment some purple heart emojis. Like this video down below if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye!